Hey, Vision Chasers, Dr. Bird here. Today, we're going to dive back into the book that we're reading this summer. It's called Overcome by Jason Redman. As you know from previous episodes in this series, Jason Redman was a Navy SEAL who was severely injured. He was severely injured. And as a result of his injuries, the recovery, it was a long road to recovery. And what's amazing about Jason is that he set his mind a certain way before he was even injured in this ambush. So what that was able to do, the way that he had set his mind, that enabled him to endure the recovery, to endure all of the surgeries and everything that he had to do in order to get to where he is today. And he's a very influential person. And this book, I guarantee you, ladies and gentlemen, is changing my life. And I'm thankful that he wrote it. Now, as we get into this, he talks about how he was ambushed, and he wants us to learn. He wants us to learn from his situation. He wants us to learn from his story and the training that he went through prior to the ambush so that we can use it and apply it to our daily lives. And once again, I just have to be clear. I respect all of the men and women who serve in our military. Obviously, we in our lives, you know, we're not talking life or death here, but what I'm thankful that we're able to do, and Jason wants us to do this. He wants us to learn from him. He travels around the world teaching people, telling his story, and giving us tools that we can use based on the training that he had. So I just really feel the need to say that, because today I want to tell you straight from his book, a life ambush, a life ambush. And what does a life ambush look like? What does a life ambush look like? And so we're going to get it straight from his book. As you can see here, that's the cover of the book. I encourage you to check it out. Wonderful book. So what does a life ambush look like? Well, let's go through here. Overwhelmed to the point of shutting down. How many of you have been there? I mean, don't lie. Raise your hand. Yes, we've all been here. Like, life is unfair. Life is unpredictable. Life is challenging. There are tough times coming your way. And sometimes it could seem like you're just getting hit from all directions at the same time. Like, wow, this is unfair. Just to the point that you may be paralyzed and you just can't do anything else. We've all been there. That's a life ambush. That's a life ambush. And I'm thankful that Jason wrote this book, because he teaches us how to get out of that situation the same way that he literally he and his team were able to survive an ambush, and everybody came home. What's next? Filled with anxiety, sleeplessness, and irritability. This is nothing to be embarrassed about. This is nothing to be embarrassed about. We all have to deal with these things at some point in our lives. And so now it's just a matter of using the tools that are available to us in order to move forward, in order to overcome. He also says it looks like rehashing shame, guilt, anger. I've been there before. Just constantly playing in my mind something that just went so wrong, an embarrassing situation, me just saying something that I wish I should have said maybe differently. I'm very cautious about that. That's why it takes me so long sometimes to record these videos, because I feel like I have to say it. I have to say it right. I have to say it perfectly. Yeah, these are real life things, and if we don't address them, ladies and gentlemen, if we don't address them, then that's going to hold us back from moving closer to our vision of success. And I don't want that for you. That's why I'm sharing this with you. Buried in conflict, miscommunication, and chaos. That's no way to live. That's not chasing your vision of success. You have to move out of this. You're in a life ambush, a life ambush. You gotta find a way to move forward. Move off the X, as we said in the previous video. And of course, you can't see that. Dogged by emptiness and a lack of purpose. Dogged by emptiness and a lack of purpose or meaning. Like, how many? I mean, be honest. Be honest. Like, these are real emotions. These are real feelings, and I don't want you to be embarrassed if you identify with these things. It's okay. You're in a life ambush. But what's amazing now is that we have tools. We have tools that we can use in order to combat these things. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you. A picture. This picture. I'm going to share with you this picture. I'll link it in the description section so you can have it and you can review it on your own if you want to print it out or whatever. But definitely, I encourage you to get a copy of this book. This book is amazing. This book is so amazing. But once again, that's what Jason Redman describes. Those are the things that he describes as a life ambush. And ladies and gentlemen, you've got to move away from that. You've got to move away from that. That's the worst thing that you can do, is that you can stay there, paralyzed and wanting to shut down, filled with anxiety, sleeplessness, irritability, and just staying in that feeling of emptiness, lack of purpose or meaning. No, I don't want you there. You are a vision chaser. There is something special that only you are supposed to do in this world. For all of you who are watching this video, there's something special that you are supposed to do. So if after you've watched this, after you've looked over these things and you say to yourself, you know what, I am in a life ambush, that's good that you realize that. That's really good that you realize that. And I want to encourage you, keep coming back for more in this series so we can learn some of the tools that Jason gives us in order to move away from that ambush successfully. But I also want to encourage you to network with people in your local community who you can partner with that can help you move forward. And then definitely if you feel like, and you're watching this and you're in a deep, dark place, I want to encourage you, definitely, please get some help. Please get some help. What I'll do is I'll also include some resources in the description section. If you search yourself and you're in a really, really, really dark place, please, we need you. We need you here. We need you at your best. Again, you reaching your vision of success and beyond, that's going to make the world a better place. Ultimately, you chasing your vision of success, that is about helping others chase their vision of success, whether directly or indirectly. People could be, you could run by, not everyone in the world is going to watch these videos, but you know what? Perhaps you watch this video and you decide, you know what, I'm gonna apply some of these things. I'm gonna make some changes. And then someone who doesn't even know about this channel, they watch you and they see you making adjustments. They see that you're positive, that you have a great mindset, and that you're willing to move forward and move off the X. And they say, you know what, I'm gonna do whatever you're doing, I'm gonna do. You see how that works? So we need you. If you need help, please use those resources in the description section. We need you. I care about you. I love you. Okay. Well, Vision Chasers, there we have it for that episode in this series. I encourage you to please keep coming back for more. This is a great book. It's changing my life. And I hope that you're finding value in it as well. Thank you so much for watching. And until we meet again, please keep chasing the vision.